ticket to play for the NBA title awaits the winner. Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals on EA Sports. From American Airlines Arena in South Florida, tonight, the Miami Heat taking on the Atlanta Hawks. Hi again, everyone. Ed Cohen with my partner, Jay Williams. Jay, you look at the Heat coming into play. They have the home court here. Always crucial in a Game 7, with the winner moving on to the NBA Finals.
Now look, I think both teams are worthy of going to the NBA Finals. But the reality is that only one team will prevail this evening. And the way this series has gone so far, I wouldn't be surprised if it goes all the way down to the final shot.
A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To Allen Crabbe. Beyond the arc for three. And he can't end a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Miami with the basketball. Dragic to Butler. Clint Capella with a piece.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Nothing going here on that drive. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Trae Young to Capella. Has a chance. Knocks it down from mid-range.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
To Wade. Driving right to the basket. Knocked loose. Butler. Down to 5 on the 24. And count the basket.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
To Parker. Jabari Parker rocking the rim.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Butler to bring it up. Looking to make something happen. Dwayne Wade to Butler from long range. His first effort off the mark. Wide open look, won't go.
Woo, I'm telling you right now, he will not get a better look than that right there the rest of the night.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
The Hawks will use a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. He gets it.
I don't think these kind of shots are tough for Trae Young. You see, he's always been the smallest guy on the court, so he's had to finish through the trees. He's a lot tougher than he gets credit for.
Waiters to Butler. Fires the 3. That won't go. It's the Hawks with the basketball. Trae Young curling inside. Jimmy Butler, 2 of 4 now. We talk so much about who are the MVP candidates, but there are other guys who are so valuable to their teams, and Jimmy Butler at the forefront of that list.
I have a phrase that I use when I describe players like Jimmy Butler. It's called most valuable mentality. There are certain players that approach the game with a certain mindset every single day that they will do anything possible to win the ball game. He plays with his heart and soul every single possession and every night, and he will leave it on the court if that means he can win the ball game.
Dion Waiters powers it through. Long key from 3/4 court, 1/4 down in this deciding Game 7. We're back with more after this. You're watching the Eastern Conference second quarter. Set to start. Neither team set the tone to start this one. Jay, do you expect that to change?
Well, first off, I'm going to take my analytical hat off and then put my fan hat on. This has been a blasé first quarter. Not good, not bad, right in between. Let's see how both teams come out and try to adjust themselves in the second half.
Nothing going here on that drive. Gets it in the left corner. That's a 24-second violation. Dragic. He's 2 for 2 now.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Tough shot, and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Screen coming. Butler sizing up Damian Jones. To Dragic. Knocks it down off the step back.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Hawks have it. To Kevin Huerter. Fires the three. Huerter can't connect that time. Jimmy Butler, he's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Good, off a spin.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Jimmy Butler, he's now 4 for 6.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Trae Young. Deep right corner. Parker to Trae Young. Add 2 points to the board. Dragic into the front court. Under a minute to go before halftime. Butler to Dragic. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Can't connect. It's no good. The follow won't go either. To Parker. To Trae Young. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Trae Young able to knock it down. Tough shot with the hand in his face.
And I just hear my high school coach preaching this thing to me every single day, and it's still pertinent for the NBA. It's all about spacing. And when you have guys who are lethal three-point shooters and they understand spacing, oh, that whole floor opens up, and that's a thing of beauty to watch.
Hawks with the basketball. Goes reverse to lay it in. Late heave to beat the buzzer. We are at halftime in Game 7. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando. And
with that,
tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. To Parker. And count the basket inside.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball 101 Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Dragic with the basketball. His guys lead here, early stages, third quarter. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Off the mark at the line. Trae Young to Parker. To Capella. Clint Capella. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
It's the Heat with the possession. Dragic. Now a steal by Atlanta. To Trae Young. Pass stolen by Miami. Butler to Dragic. Clint Capella sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
To Parker. 4-3. Trae Young bothered just enough there.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Here comes the screen. Wade, guarded by Clint Capella. Down low for Leonard. Throws it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
To Allen Crabbe. Count the basket inside.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Hawks have the board. Trae Young to Allen Crabbe. Navigating through traffic. Oh, a lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jarring is only going to escalate.
Miami's got it. Surveys the floor. Dragic. Won't go down. Trae Young to Allen Crabbe. And he'll go to the foul line.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
2 for 2 on that trip. Dragic with it. His guys now trailing by a point. To Butler. Here comes the screen. And Jimmy Butler, the screen, sets him up for 2.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Long heave from 3/4 court. So the Heat will have it to Start this fourth and final quarter, and this one looked like it might be a mismatch coming in. But, Jay, this has been a much closer game than anybody could have bargained for.
Well, these are the moments within the games where the team with the lead gets a little bit tight. When a team who's down, who has the firepower that this team does, you got to make sure that you execute every matter of the game in order to finally close it out.
It's Atlanta ball. The drive, right to the basket. Couple of cracks at the line now.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
First one goes down. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Butler into the front court. His group now down 2. Dragic, deep left corner. Wade. Dwayne Wade. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Down low, Capella. Big finish at the rim. Jay, I'm surprised. He had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
Off the assist.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Whistle stops play. Timeout here for Atlanta. That's their first. Leaves them with 1 remaining the rest of the way.
And this is where habits come into play. Players think they can turn that switch on and off at their beckoning call, but it doesn't work that way. That's why coaches talk about practicing good habits on a daily basis, because they show up in the fourth.
To Allen Crabbe. Going to launch beyond the arc. Can't get the bounce. Dragic into the front court. His team up by 1. Goes to the left side. For 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
And here's a setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force a defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
To Wade. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Trae Young to Parker. To Trae Young. And scores.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
Goran Dragic. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Parker to Capella. That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Driving right to the basket. Full throttle right to the basket for the deuce.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Dragic with the basketball. Our score all even here in the fourth quarter. Nothing going here on that drive. Here's a chance from long range. Missed it. Here's Atlanta. Justice Winslow snatching it out of the air. Wade. That misses with 3 seconds left. This quarter's in the books, and it's deadlocked, all tied up. Let's do it. Overtime is underway. Trae Young to Allen Crabbe. Screen coming. Knocked loose. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Dwayne Wade. It remains Atlanta basketball. Parker. To Trae Young. Shot clock winding down. Parker. Good offense rules the day in this matchup. It's Jabari Parker with the jumper.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Navigating through traffic. Whoa! What a finish!
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To Parker. Gets it in the right corner. Parker to Capella. Shot from the lane won't go. Jabari Parker looking good. 4 for 5.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was the look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
Butler against Clint Capella. Scores from the post.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
Trae Young. Missed a wide open look. Butler to bring it up. Down by 1. To Wade. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. Here's Atlanta with the basketball. Trae Young to Capella. Trae Young to Allen Crabbe. Lets it fly from long range. Buries the 3. He's too good to leave that open.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion, the backspin. It gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
Time to shuffle things up. Dragic to Wade. Butler to Dragic. Down to 5 on the 24. Butler for 2. Hawks have the rebound. To Parker. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Jabari Parker trying to cash in on the 3-point play. A career 74% free throw shooter. Off the mark on his free throw. That's out. Last touch by Goran Dragic. Trae Young to Allen Crabbe. Beyond the arc for 3. And he hits. Oh, that one could be the dagger as they've opened it up here in the final minute of overtime.
I don't know about that, Ed. I've been a part of a game where we came back from 10 with a minute left to go. Anything is possible.
Would you call that a miracle minute? Wade. Capella's on him. To Dragic. Butler to Dragic. Trying to cash in. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending. Parker doesn't get the bounce. Late heave to beat the buzzer. The Hawks are victorious. They stand alone atop the Eastern Conference on their way to the NBA.